I hope you can hear me. I think so because the microphone thing on OBS is moving, but I don't know. Yes, nice. So today we are making little plushies. I just have to grab some reference images. Oh, this is fine, I think. Up. Ah, it's okay. I will try to do other streams later, but good night, I guess. One of my friends just told me, "Oh, why didn't you tell me earlier?" Well, I basically decided yesterday that I would stream, and I didn't even know what time I was gonna do it. And then I ended up deciding that in the evening is better because no one is going to interrupt me for any reason. Tell your mom to watch my stream. So basically, I already made one of these plushies. So I kind of have an idea of how it works now, which is good because the first time was not easy. And I'm going to see how much detail I can put in without like dying or something. So the face. This was the face of the other one, but I feel like the hair lines are maybe a bit too harsh. Uh, and yeah, the eyes are a bit weird shaped. I don't know. I could not draw the eyes in the shape I wanted that time. So I will try to improve on the previous one. I think I could probably try to copy this face because this one is cute. Yeah, I'm gonna just copy paste this and like um just make it bigger so it's more or less the same size. Yes. Ah, up on my previous computer when I was streaming, I was using a much better microphone, and you could basically hear everything I was doing. Like if I typed on my keyboard, you could hear everything. So I really hope this time you don't hear quite as much. I am not good at circles. Yes. Now. Maybe the lines should be thicker than that. Hold on. Yeah, they're thicker on the other one. Hmm. Let's just do some cheating like this. Wait, up. Up. And just blur it a little bit so it looks. Oh, why do I keep forgetting about the. No. Bad. No, that's too much blur. I just need like one. Yes. So it looks like I did not mess with it, even though I did. Maybe make this a bit thicker. Ah, so this is the little face, and I will add the little triangle things the character has. Oh, I'm already going to save this so I don't forget, because last time I saved everything as PNG and then forgot that that I needed the project file to edit stuff after. So basically I could not re-edit my drawings. Let's put some cute blush. This is too big. No, wrong mode. Up. The eyes look so empty like this. We need to add some reflection in there. That's scary. Next is the hair, so I'm going to copy paste this so I can easily reference it while drawing. So basically on the other one, I thought the lines were maybe a little harsh, but since the character had very dark clothing, I didn't know what color lines to put. Because usually I would like color different parts differently, but leave some parts black, so it kind of ties together, I guess. But since it's printed, like on a plushie, I wasn't sure if it would be weird if some parts had light lines and some dark lines. So I left everything black, but then like looking at the finished thing, I thought maybe that was not the best decision I could have made. But we all have to learn, so it's fine. Like that's normal. This is too big. Let's do like 14, I think. I'm making the hair touch the edges because the face actually is only in this zone. And even this is like the whole part. But when it gets sewn together, I feel like it looks smaller than this. So I'm just making sure the hair is like completely there. Like no bold characters here. Apparently when they launched the plushies, a lot of people kept the bleed lines, so this red template thing on their drawing, um, which kind of made manufacturing kind of fucked up. Hi! We're drawing plushies today. Or at least we are for now. I might do other stuff later on, I don't know. Anything could happen. So this looks weird, but when it's on the finished plushie, it will look cute. I swear it will look cute. Um, I will do the easy parts, which are like the ears and the tail and stuff, and then go back to the hard stuff like the face, the clothing, and so basically the back of the cat ears is the same for both sides. So even though they give two templates for it, so obviously one for each side, you do not need them. So I'm saving this one. No. This one I keep. This one I'm closing. The kite tail can also be the same on both sides. Here I'm just doing a plain color because I want to keep them simple. They kind of have a little bit of texture just from the way the fabric is made anyway, so I think it's fine. The legs, um, mm, I think I will just make their legs like red, like the hair and the ears and the tail. Oh my headphones have low battery. Uh, let's see if I can charge them while still being on stream. What can I unplug in here? I think this will work. If you hear weird noise, it's because I'm trying to find the charger hole. Well, I hope the battery charges fast enough that the headphones don't run out of power in the middle of the stream. That would not be nice. Oh, how how did she destroy the curtains? That like how does that happen? Oh, that happens to me sometimes because I have a bar that's like between the two walls of the window, and if you pull too hard, it will like fall down as well. Cats are always judgmental. You could be doing nothing and they would still like judge you. I'm going to go and generate the mockup with the stuff I already have, so we can get a first look at what the plushie is going to look like. I have to use Chrome just for this because for some reason it doesn't work as well on Firefox. Up. Actually, this is the wrong one. You can't see the Chrome window on my screen because I'm worried about like leaking my information by going into my Woo account or something like that. So I'm just going to do this while you stare at the cat ear template. They just added the plushies, so basically everyone is ordering plushies now. So obviously we need cat ears and a cat tail because the character has them. And my friend wanted a squeaky thing inside, so that I'm putting it as well. So the body, for now most of the pieces are just plain colors, and then when I add the details I will just re-upload them. But you have to put all of the pieces into the editor before it can generate the mockup. So it's going to take a bit. And also the mockup takes a little bit to generate because there's just a lot of people who want to buy these. So basically everyone is trying to preview their stuff at the same time. So it makes it take a little bit. cat tail. Okay, generate my mockup, please. Hi. It says estimated wait 1 minute, but like last time it says 5 minutes and it was definitely under 1 minute. So I don't know how long it's actually going to take to gen. Oh, there it is. I will copy paste the image. Where's the, oh, this up? Yeah, see the hair is too high, so it's like very close to the ear. I'm pointing at my screen, but nobody can actually see that. But the hair is very close to the ear here. So if there's like a little bit of um if there's a bit of a difference between the way the machine is set up and the way the fabric is printed, then the top of the hair might get like eaten. Oh, I'm making a little plushie for one of my friends. So I'm drawing the pieces and then putting them in the editor to see what it's going to look like. The ears will be colored. I just put the blank template in so I could get an idea before continuing. But yeah, I need to adjust the hair. Like that's too high. It's going to look bald. I'll just take this bit here and do it like this and then redraw it so it's easier. No, I need black. I'll change it in the mockup so we can see if it looks better with the new hair. I don't want a bold looking plushie, so I'm trying to be careful. And then I can add more details, like when all the pieces look like they're correct, then I can like put more effort into stuff. Because he has like little hair clips and stuff, so I will try to put those. see the hair now is like safer because it's less close to the edge. So this is better than how it was before. So let's add the hair clips so we can be done with the face. Actually, let's use the same color as on the belly. So it's like a cohesive color palette. Yes, I've been using Paint Tool say basically since I started drawing on the computer. So um, I feel like there's some features I kind of miss, like when I see people sharing all those brush packs and stuff for Clip Studio Paint or whatever other software. I feel like I would have fun with those, but also I'm like so used to this one. I don't know if I could switch. It's just, it's so familiar, you know? So I'm going to add some hair that will be on the back of the plushie. So like up here basically. So the hair will go like this and it looks like he has actual hair instead of being a flat head. Um, I'll copy the one I did this time. Yeah, definitely comfort zone at this point. Honestly, I want to try other drawing software, but it's just I have a lot of hobbies. Like, so just the drawing is only one thing I want to do. So taking the time to go learn a completely new software when I have one that works just fine, is kind of like hard because it's like fighting all my other hobbies. I think I'll put it. Mm, yeah, I'll leave it at the edge. I think it's fine. Going to try to draw over this one. The cable of my headphones is really annoying, but I can't take it off because they need charging. I did not think they were like close to being out of battery before I started, or I would have charged them earlier. Uh, I will just edit the middle so it looks less weird. I'm usually a traditional artist, so I feel like my skill on digital art is not as good, but like the copy paste tool is so useful. Like sometimes I wish I had it on paper as well. So we're going to fill this with the hair color, which is lighter. And the character also has a scarf. So I'm going to draw the scarf behind the hair. and on the belly as well. It's not going to be aligned perfectly between the body and the belly because it's just not really possible to have things aligned perfectly like this when you're sewing. But like it's more about the vibe than really being precise. Like if it looks close enough to the character, the person will be happy. They're not going to be like, "Oh my God, you made the scarf 1 millimeter different from the two pieces." And I'm not copy pasting this because I feel like it adds like naturalness, like it looks more like actual clothes if you're not copy pasting. I'm struggling so bad to make it look okay though. I will just rotate it a little bit. There. So we're taking the dark color and putting it in here. I will edit the mockup again so we can have a better idea of how it's looking. For those who weren't here earlier, basically, I'm not putting the mockup screen on the stream because my worky account obviously has my personal information in it, and I don't want to accidentally reveal my address or something. So while I do the mockup stuff, you just see my drawing screen. But when the mockup is done, I put the image into drawing software so you can see it too. So I will put the tail of the scarf on the belly as well. And maybe the jewelry. I don't know because the belly is like underneath the plushie. So you're not really going to see it, I guess. You're not supposed to be looking at the underside that much, but so this is how it's looking now that I added the hair and the scarf. This is starting to look more like something. Yeah, I will do the scarf on the belly as well. I'm just taking this bit so I have a vague size estimate. No, and I will put the little like end of the scarf here. I'll put it in the middle so it doesn't get cut off or anything when manufactured. No, wrong. And there's like gold at the end that I will add as decoration. I'm trying not to make things too complicated because when I do like a full drawing on the computer or on paper, I tend to just go way overboard and it takes me forever. But like this is kind of a chibi style, I guess, and if you put too many details, they can look really weird. So I'm trying to be like careful. What else will I add? I will make a difference between the jacket and the pants, I guess, so it doesn't look too weird. Yeah, I'm definitely still learning to simplify things, but like I've been drawing a lot of little chibis because I've been making like keychains and stuff, and now the plushies. And it's like practice makes perfect, like everybody says all the time. I'm definitely getting better over time. So this is what it looks like with the scarf now also on the belly part. So here it looks pretty well aligned. Well, there's a tiny like 2 pixels difference, but in real life, because there's like automated and stuff, it might not be as well aligned, but it's like it doesn't really matter. Like you just have to accept small things like this. And this is the underside with the scarf. See, that looks really cute. I will save this. And we're going to cheat a little bit by reusing the ears and the cat paws I drew on the other plushies because their shape was really good. I love reusing parts I already drew, like why bother to draw it again if I already have something good? And for the color of the inside of the ear, I'm using the blush color, so it's like a like I said earlier, like coherent color palette is very important to have the colors that match and everything. Hi, just color this in and save it. And the other ear is the same but in reverse. Oh, I copied the wrong layer. The other ear is the same but on the other, like in the other direction. So just flip it around and boom, 2 ears for the price of one. Hi. I will now add the ears to the mockup so we can see what the ears are going to look like. The left ear and the right ear. So the character doesn't have pink in the ears, but I feel like it just helps them read as cat ears. So I'm keeping it. It's okay. You don't have to stay. I will talk to myself if I have to. I feel like it's just more motivating when you have people who are watching you draw, so it makes you like work harder. See, the pink is like too close to the edges, so it gets cut off when the final product is assembled. So that's why it's good to check the mockup and try to also not put any important details on the edges and stuff like that. So we're going to change this. I think if I do it like this, it should work nicer. No, stop copy pasting the wrong thing. Uh, up. Oh, wait. It doesn't change. Hmm. I will just flip the whole canvas again then. So let's try the new ears again. Well, last time when I was making the plushies, the mockup generator really had issues. Like it was really slow, and sometimes it would just stop working, and I would have to start over. But this time it looks like it's working better. I think everyone made all the plushies they wanted the first week, and now they're like calming down. So what else? Oh, I will close the old mockups because we don't need them anymore. See, now the ear is not touching the edge like this anymore, so it looks nicer. We're making little plushies. Um, this one is for one of my friends, so I have to draw all the parts separately, and then when you put them together, it looks like a plushie. But yeah, when they're flat, they don't look like anything. I think I'll put a black line on the edge of the ear between the pink and the red, so it matches the face more. So this is easy because you just have to extend the selection a little bit. And then you just fill the whole thing with black. Oh, I left this. So changing the mockup again, this is like the parts that makes it slow is I like seeing how things look in the middle of making them, but this means going back to generate a new mockup every single time. Yeah, I'm using Workry because I tried them out with a few things like keychains and stuff, and it turned out really well. And honestly, Vograce is nice. It has a lot of options, but since you don't have the editor to make it yourself, it's it just takes more time because you're supposed to like contact them by email and stuff if you want precise things. And I think if you have like very detailed expectations, then it's better to go on Vograce. But I like Workry because there's a lot of simple products that you can do yourself, and it's a lot easier. Maybe the black line is too big. We will we will arrive to something nice. It's just, but this is why I like having I like watching how the product is going to look in the end. So going back and generating a new mockup every time, even if it takes a longer time to do this than to do it all at the end. So once the ears are correct, we will add the pants, and then I'll see about adding a few extra details or something. And also obviously the underside of the little legs. But the underside of the legs is easy because I'm just doing little cat paws. See the ears, like the thinner line really makes it looks better. Just going to check really quickly the, oh, I forgot to put, no, I didn't forget. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. So basically, the other plushie I made hasn't arrived yet, but one of the staff members took some videos in the factory. So if you asked on the Discord, you could see your plushie from the factory. And I think the ears will be okay on the final thing. I think they look close to the edge because of the like curve that the model has. So I think it's not as obvious in real life. Because when you look at the little template, it's really not close to the edge or anything, so it should be fine. I will save the ears and then we can close them. Because the more files I have opened, the more I mix them up and open the wrong ones all the time. So I will use this one for the size of the pants. So this is from the other plushie I made basically. Because I first made one and I wanted to see how it was like when fully made before making more, just to be sure that it was not ugly or something. Because you never know, sometimes it can things can be ugly. Using the dark color, I accidentally put the color on the wrong layer. And I will use this as reference to make the pants continue on the belly. See, they will touch the edge of the scarf, but I think I'll add the little gold tassels and it will look clearer. So how was it on the actual picture? I keep opening the wrong one. Oh yeah, there's like several per cross. Let's just do it like this, like, oh, hello Leo, say meow. uh, oh, I forgot to put the gray back on. So this is the belly, and this is the body. Oh, he likes my stream. That's so cute. So updating this little mock-up again. And he has pants now. I think since the red thing is kind of a jacket, I will put a bit of red in the belly area as well, so it looks better. Like this. Let's see the result again. I feel like the belly has a lot of details, so I'm not going to add the necklaces and stuff. And with the hair and the scarf, I don't know if I can add stuff on the back as well. So I'll just take a look at this mock-up and see how I feel. So it looks like this and this. So I think, yeah, I think I just do the underside of the pose and that will be one plushie done. Let's close all those extra files that we don't need. Yeah, I can close this face also and this body. So this is the leg I drew last time. I think I can do it a little more symmetrical, so I will do that. I just get the ear again so I can have the colors as a reference. I'm so bad at drawing circles. Yeah, the ball definitely needs help. Like, you have such big space between your toes. And turn it a little bit. And center it some more. And then take the pink from here and fill up the colors. Yeah. And then save it in the correct folder. And obviously put it on the mockup. Since every paw is different, I just have to go and upload it like 4 times. So this is our plushie number 1 done. A little kitty cat. I will save everything so I can reuse some of it in other plushies. And I will obviously save the plushie on the website so we can buy it in the future. The plushies, well, Workry has a little online store thing where basically you make designs in Workry, you add them to the store, and when someone orders, it gets printed just for them and sent to them, just like Redbubble basically. Except you have more options, because Redbubble is pretty much just flat printing, but Workry can do like keychains, the plushie now, a lot of stuff. They can do a lot of stuff. The plushies are not available to add to stores yet because they said since it's a new product, they need a little bit of testing time and stuff, which I understand. But in the future, we will probably be able to sell those plushies on the stores as well. So I'm thinking of opening a store on there basically just for the plushies. Like, there's other stuff I can sell, like I have a lot of drawings, I'm sure some would fit. But it's, let's be honest, it's mostly for the plushies. Everyone loves plushies, and I feel like there's some media where it's just really hard to get some. Sometimes it's just not the target audience for plushies, and sometimes it's also just like the plushies are so old and expensive that it's impossible to get them. So yeah, I think plushies would be really good. Yeah, I will make a plushie of her if they make her available. If they make the plushies available, I will make one of her like so everyone can buy it. So everyone will be like you and maybe like three other people. But yeah, plushies really good. I wrote down some ideas I wanted to do. Um, where's the drawing I'm thinking about? I think it's in here. Yes. So I made this drawing for a keychain, and I want to do a Yanto version basically. So it will take quite a bit of editing because the clothes and the hair are all super different, but it's worth it. Everything is worth it for Yanto. Yeah, I have my Yanto Eta bag, and literally no one recognizes him either. Like, the only time someone recognized it is that I was at a convention to meet someone who also worked on Torchwood. I don't think they actually saw Yanto's actor at all because they have zero scenes together, zero episodes together, so they might not even have worked together. But it's like the only people who recognize him. Like, the struggle, please recognize him. Yeah, we're taking off the shading and the glasses because Yanto doesn't have glasses. And we will just edit this and it will look cute. And yeah, I can remove the hair. This is just an empty layer. Yeah, the earring can go. I'll just copy the ear to fix the hole. Ah, this is so sad. At least At least when you're like into something really obscure, you can just tell yourself, well, it's okay, no one knows this character anyway. But if there's other people that are supposed to know and they don't, it's really sad. I put the whole face on one layer. Help me. Why did I make I think I wasn't really thinking about, oh, I'm going to edit this later. So I just like drew like I would normally, but that's like not helpful now. Like Yonto does not have giant lashes. He's probably scared of makeup. Like I love imagining Yanto into like cute dresses and stuff like that, but like realistically, he would probably never wear this because he was a bisexual man growing up in the 80s and the 90s. Like, I know he's got that internalized homophobia, like, going on. So I don't think he would be the type to really dress femininely. But, like, it looks good on him, so I like to think about it. If the lash lines look weird like this, I might just remove them and just leave, like, just the orbs for the eyes. Oh, I forgot the rest of the face is there too. Oh yeah, I think I had drawn the eyes slightly different so it would not look too weird. Because sometimes when things are too symmetrical, it looks weird. So I try to like break it up and then I forget that I did that. Ah, erasing way too much. Uh, do not save over. Last time, I don't remember what I was doing, but I saved um, a thing I was working on over the old file when it was supposed to be a new version. So basically, I lost the old version. The bracelet can go as well if I can find it. Where did I put the bracelet? Did I fuse it with the arm? No, no, I didn't. Good. That would have been annoying. And the dress is, the clothes are all one layer. I was truly doing insane things. It looks funny with the colors, because all the lashes are giant holes now. I don't know why I'm keeping the color layers because I think I'll have to redo them from scratch anyway. But it's just in case you never know. So the hair is not going to be easy. I already struggle every time I have to draw in normally, so like chibi form is going to be hard. But I will persevere. Anything for Yento. This is my mantra. So I will put the hair and make it a little bit transparent so I have a vague head shape but can change it. Actually, I think I forgot to post the stream link to Twitter, so I'm going to do that. Because I'm low key hurting my back because I have to bend to the side to keep my headphones connected to the charger, and it kind of hurts. Okay, I posted it on Twitter, so if there's people on there who wants to come see, they can see. So the hair, the very scary hair. I think I need a bigger pen. Yeah, I drew with a really big one here, like 50, more than 50, 70. Yeah, 70 looks about right. So usually I do the little side thing because that's actually I forgot I have my giant Yento reference. That will definitely help. See, I went through like 2 or 3 episodes, frame per frame, so I could copy paste little faces of every angle. And I use it so often. So yeah, basically first the side hair, then do a little swoop down for the forehead, and then do the side hair on the other side. I will use the copy paste later. Like, I don't know, his forehead might be too small right now because he has no bang. Well, in season 3, he gets that little swoop down that kind of helps cover it up. But in the beginning, he just has a giant empty forehead. And I might have to edit the face because he's not really square like that, you know? So second hair layer for the back, and usually I just kind of wing it in the back and put like little dents so it looks like he has a part. And yeah, that's not symmetrical at all. It needs fixing for sure, but like this is basically what I do. At one point, there was this meme going around Tumblr about how fan artists always make their favorite character's hairline super generous. And my favorite character at the time was a guy from an anime who has like bangs and everything. So I kept looking at those and being like, ah, this will never be me. But now that I have a real guy who just has a little bit of hair, well, this is me. I am giving him a really, really generous amount of hair. Like, it just gets way too much hair compared to real life. But yeah, never look at a post and say this isn't me, because it could be you. It could be you. I think I like this half more, so I will take this half and put it on the other side. Yeah, definitely too much hair. The thing also with these keychain drawings is that when you're zoomed out, it looks pretty perfect. But then when you zoom in, you realize the lines are really uneven and stuff. And this is because when it's printed, it's not going to be super noticeable. So you can get away with being a little sloppy and not being perfect, which is always a good thing to learn. I feel like it's really hard for a lot of people who are creative to just decide, okay, this is good enough. But like you have to, or you like get stuck in the endless cycle of trying to make it a tiny bit better. And then you never finish anything because it's never up to your standard. Like sometimes you just have to be like, there's mistakes, but it's fine. No one else is going to notice. When I was making the original version of this drawing, I was thinking like I used the symmetry tool a lot. Maybe it's too symmetrical and it's going to look weird, and but then like nobody noticed anything. Like it looks fine. That was all my imagination. It's really when you're staring at something too long, you start seeing all the tiny little flaws that literally no one else will see, and then you like step away for a few days, and when you come back you're like, oh, actually this is fine, this was just me. honestly looking pretty good. I will have to redraw this bit of arm and obviously change the clothes, but I've drawn so many suits since becoming a Yanto fan that it's become second nature. Like, I could probably draw them in my sleep. Oh, I also forgot that he has um little sideburns, so I'm adding these. I didn't actually forget. It's just like I didn't get to it yet. More like so I will take this bit and copy paste, of course, my favorite tool. What layer is the ears here? So I can fill this tiny gap. His head looks kind of flat, but I feel like if I make it taller, then he will get the really, really generous hair, like too much hair. Like this is already stretching it. But like when you look, he does have kind of a rectangular top of the head. I just add a tiny bit more on the top. Yay, the hair is done. Maybe I'll add the eyebrows after, because I feel like it helps look more like Yanto and not just a random guy, even though he kind of is a random guy. Wait, the arms are separate from the hands? I forgot. Oh yeah, yeah. It's okay, I've got it. Then I just have to adjust the thing a little bit. Now the clothes. Goodbye, beautiful little dress. I will miss you. So which layer? The legs are here, so let's put the rest of the body above the legs. Another empty layer. I kind of winged it with the dress because I knew like nobody would see anything underneath. And like now I have to actually draw a body that kind of makes sense, which is always harder than it looks. I might have to make the legs a little bit skinnier. Like, see, I don't know, the legs have to meet somewhere, I guess. But it's like, where? I don't know. I did not plan for this. My drawing was cheating. Also, I haven't streamed in like years or something, and now I like discovered that OBS has a thing where you just connect your YouTube account and you can stream. You don't have to mess with like keys and server URL and server addresses and stuff like that. Like you just put in your account and it works. That was like magic. I think this is okay for now at least. Uh, what did I? Let's open the other important image. This one. It has some of my favorite Yanto outfits because he has a lot of color variations, but it's basically the same suit but in different patterns and colors. So since I also made this to send to people I commission, I kept only the few outfits that are my favorites. Like, I think we're gonna go with a waistcoat, cause actually no, let's just do the tie, cause then we can see the shape of the tie here. That would otherwise be hidden. Let's do his little tie, and we can see later on if we wanna change some stuff. Sometimes I just put a contrasting color like this so I can see what I'm doing. This is not centered. Yeah, I think the tie is a little bit too long. Like you're exaggerating. And then if I erase the parts under the hands, and change the color to black. Boom. Well, it looks a little bit weird with the hands, so I don't know. I'll think about it. The other hard decision would be like, what color am I making his clothes? I do a lot of pink because I feel like pink would be his favorite color, but like maybe I do pink too often. Maybe I should do other colors like purple or red or orange, blue. Blue is one I really never do. Blue is like ultra rare. But also, I don't think I will order this keychain right away because I'm waiting for some other orders. And yeah, basically just maybe like I should wait before I buy even more merch. Like the plushie is fine because it's not for me anyway. Oh, I need to show you Blue Yento. Hold on. Those, yes. He has this like really nice dark blue, really bright, like he also has a very pale blue shirt sometimes, but this one's like boring. I prefer the really nice blue like this. This is so good. Maybe I should do blue, like rare Yento representation. Let's do the little shirt color now. Yeah, I feel like this does help because it looks more like clothes. Like sometimes the small details are just everything. I will add the cuffs here because I'm thinking like let's be original, no jacket and no waistcoat, which is like also rare in terms of Yanto. Because I feel like the waistcoat would just make things too busy, and same with the jacket. So like this would be easier. Yeah, I will make the body and legs skinnier. Like I'm just looking at it now and it needs to be just a little bit like this. Yeah, this is way better. Mm, I'll put it above the arms. Layer order is so hard, especially on things where it doesn't really matter, like the line art that is all the same color. Because like I know I can give the layers names, but I don't know. I just it's not part of my workflow, I guess. It's only when I'm making these really big painting like things where I think, okay, let's name the layers before we get confused. Otherwise, I am just getting confused. Like, I'm just letting myself be confused and masking and unmasking every layer until I find the one I'm supposed to be working on. I truly could not do drawing professionally because I always have the worst kind of workflow. I would just be opening up a file from forever ago and being like, what the fuck is this? Honestly, we're starting to look good. I might have to go put on a hoodie because I think I'm getting a bit cold, but other than that, we are good. I'm transforming my July keychain into a different character keychain because I like the little heart hands template. I think it's cute, so like, might as well. Now let's fix the tie because it's really messy. Not cute. Also, I should totally finish my July reference sheet at some point. Uh, I really I really only have to add some notes around it to clarify a few elements, but I keep forgetting this is what having too many hobbies does to you. Ah, ah, there's a mosquito tried to attack me. Leave me alone. I'm not tasty. Well, I think I am because I get a lot of mosquito bites, but pretend I'm really not tasty at all. It's because I had to open the window because my room was really hot, but the screen light is attracting all the mosquitoes. I can't catch them. They're too fast. This looks weird, but I can't tell why. Because it is aligned. It's more or less symmetrical. Hmm. Let's cheat a little bit. I keep forgetting I can just do this, and yeah, this is better now that I fixed it. He looks like he's dancing. Da 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 da. So I think I'll do the pants and then add eyebrows and then we can color. Actually, I'm going to cheat again for the eyebrows. I will take the onigiri drawing and copy the eyebrow there. I love this is I'm not a big digital artist, but I love the cheating you can do, like trace. If you draw something nice once, you can trace it infinitely, and it's super easy. Because on paper, you have to get tracing paper, and it traces on backwards, so you have to go and change the side and stuff. Like, it's so annoying. But here, instant, perfect copying. Sometimes I even just take a picture of my hand and trace over it for the pose, because it's just too hard to do the hands all by themselves. Giving all the lazy artist tips on stream tonight. His eyebrows are like two big caterpillars on his forehead. It's so cute. Just, it's just so cute. I don't know. Yeah, there are like caterpillars. Like, look at this. This is the little caterpillar that lives on his head. Hi! I always have the really high pitched voice when I say hi, and I don't even know why. It's just my voice is doing its own thing. So now the pens, and then I think we can start coloring. My leg hurts from being in a weird position. Uh, Where's our tie? Is right here, so we're gonna put the pens underneath the tie. Ah, stupid, annoying pens. I think I will just lower this a little bit. I forgot about the other layer. Yeah, this is like minor, but sometimes minor changes help. And I always try to make the edges of clothes kind of lift up so it looks like actual clothing, you know? I mean, on the shirt cuffs, I can't really do that because they're usually meant to be pretty tight, but on pants, obviously, you need the pants to go a little bit outwards, just a tiny bit, just so it looks natural. Also, he has some pants that are actually like way too long, I'm pretty sure. Like, they kind of fold at the bottom, and apparently they're not supposed to do that. Like, you're supposed to have them made exactly your size so that the edge rests on your shoe without being all folded up like this. So basically, his pants are too long, which is kind of crazy because he's not like a short guy. He's like 1 meter 80 or something. Okay, let's add some colors in there. Yeah, I basically need to make a whole new color folder. Yeah, last time I removed the face to put the colors on, and it really helped look nice, I feel. So we're doing blue this time, which is a color I don't use very often for him, but I should use it more often. It's cute. No, wrong. Then just check the corners, because sometimes the paint bucket doesn't really get into the corners, especially when it's a bit sketchy or like half erased like I sometimes have. can see the skin here is not fully colored, so it's always good to go back and check. I mean, at printed size, it will literally not be noticeable at all, but I still like knowing that it's nice and clean. I'll be putting the tie and the pants on different layers, even though I'm using the same color, because I want to put stripes on the tie and it will be easier to not have them spill into the pants. I'm putting a slightly different color on the shoes though, because it will help break it up. See that I also had some bits that were not colored properly. Okay, I think we're good here. Maybe change the shoes a little bit. Now the eyes, they are kind of grayish blue. Like sometimes they look more gray and sometimes more blue, but it's because the show is not lit in a very consistent way. I reused the highlights that were on my July drawing, so it's easier. And since they're orange because July was very pink red, I'm changing them to be blue. He's looking kind of cute, honestly. I'm doing well. Now the little stripes, which are, well, actually, I'll just reuse the eye highlight color. No, I need them a little thicker than that. Nice. Now, what did the shade? Yeah, the shading needs editing because obviously, like, you can see where July's bangs were and everything. Like, that's not going to work for Little Yanto, but there's some bits I think I can like use. Yanto doesn't get to have bangs. He barely has enough hair to cover his head. I will also have to change the shading color because again July is just very pink. So I did pink, but like he's not pink this well, he's not pink this time. Sometimes he is pink, but like I use pink too often on him, so I thought I would do a different color. Plus once they're colored then it's easy to change the color. Like, if I want to, I could make a whole rainbow of them. Actually, maybe I will. Like, that's a pretty good idea of just doing every color. Especially if I put them in the store, I want to make like so people can pick their favorite color Yanto when they order. But yeah, I would need to go apply for the stores because it's not Redbubble. You can basically open the store at any time. And they do check the first few submissions, but I don't think they check super closely. But here you need to fill out an application because they are very anti-AI on Workry, which is really good. I really like that. But yeah, you have to fill out an application for a store, and I'm pretty sure that helps them not end up with a bunch of AI artists on their platform. But like if you're just manufacturing for yourself, they don't check everything you submit. Like they say they don't want AI, but I don't think they really check every file submitted. But if you're opening a store with them, then you need to send proof that you're a real artist. And also they ask if you have other stores and stuff, probably to get the feeling for what you're selling. Yeah, I will definitely do it at some point. Because like I said, Redbubble is mostly flat items, and I know the keychains are super popular overall. So it would be nice to have just an easy place to get keychains. Okay, we're making him less pink now, and I might have to copy the shading to make the skin shading less harsh than the clothes shading. Let's make it more purple. And now I will copy part of it, so like I said, we can get a less harsh version. That's not what I wanted to do. The ears and the hands. Whoop. And then if we just lighten this one, it looks a little less harsh. And then I'll do the same for the darker areas. So the pants, the hair, the tie, but this time make it darker. Hmm. I accidentally put a bit of this shading underneath on the tie group. And I think this is good. I will put it in Workray really quickly so we can get a feeling of what it will look like on the keychain. The July keychain was glitter, um, but I don't know if I'm gonna do glitter for this one. Actually, I think I know what I want to try. Let's do colored edge. I think this would be really cool. 7 centimeters. Oh, wait. Yes. So the colored edge acrylic is really cool because it adds a transparent colored border. I forgot to save as an image. It happens. So it adds a transparent colored border, and I feel like it's a really nice way to have a slightly fancier keychain, I guess. I will put this light blue for now. Let's see if we like the result. Okay, the pants and the hair are a little too dark, so I think I will lighten those colors a little bit so it reads more as the colors they're supposed to be. No, wrong image. It's loading. Yes, I know. So this is what we get. Like, I think it's pretty good. Like, he's cute. The colored edge is really nice as well. So yeah, this is not something I'm ordering right now, but it's definitely going to be a future project. I will of course save everything because we don't want to lose our beautiful little keychain. And I think I can close all views. Yes. Uh, it's like 10 p.m. I don't think I have time to do a full drawing or something right now. Oh, but I need to show what I ordered last time. Hold on, just saving my product so I don't lose it. So basically, the last order I made for me, I got some commissions and I wanted them on cards really bad. So there's this one. The background is holographic. You can see it on this preview, but it will be holographic. And this one, I made the stars holographic and the little hat and the eyes, but I don't think it will show that much on the eyes since they're pretty dark. And also I got a little keychain. I got a little keychain of Yantos and Onigiri because I edited him onto this base, and the owner allows you to make merch of the base, and it's really cute. I will also get the plush badge, but I just kept that for like a future order instead. Oh, and um I also got 10 July keychains with glitter because I'm going to an event at the end of the month and I want to give everyone a little July to bring home. We're going to be 11 people, so 10 people plus me, so I ordered 10. Actually, we were going to be 10 people, but someone added themselves afterwards, so just I will just not get one myself unless there's people who don't want them. It's fine. They're allowed to not want them. But like I can order these anytime I want, so I don't really care if there's um not one for me right now. And all of this has had the label printed, so I just have to wait for them to arrive. Actually, I will check the price of the plushie I did earlier because I'm going to send it to a friend, but they said they wanted to pay for it, which is fine. Apparently it would be 15 with shipping, which is pretty cheap for a little plushie. But yeah, that's I don't have anything else I can work on that wouldn't take too long. So this is the end of the stream, I guess. I hope everybody had fun. I certainly had fun. Um, since I used to stream drawings like this pretty regularly, I think I will do it again. It was fun and I miss it. So yeah, I will let everyone know when I'm streaming again. Bye bye everyone.